cold because the arena is fucking frozen because we're in fucking Jotunheim.
Oh, I thought I just left the air conditioner running again.
I mean, if you forget to turn it off, the winter fae are going to be mad. I mean,
I've had worse fae annoyed at me, honestly.
Who do you think maintains the arena? We don't get this much ice and this much freeze for free. The winter court maintains the arena.
Hey, they're good for something.
I mean, if they like you.
Yeah.
Just don't forget your manners. Man, RegisteredANON has had quite the story to history in Season 1 of the Maelstrom.
Oh yeah, no, it was fun watching everything that Anon did. And a few of the things that Anon didn't do.
Mm-hmm. The story of AMS was absolutely brilliant narrative piece of storytelling.
I almost left with one of their airships. I decided to give it back, though. Mm-hmm. It may have been heavily modified.
I can imagine. But speaking of another group of very influential people, Ark. Ark, with control of the Verithian Plains, was a major power player in Season 1.
I believe Ark taking over Verith is the only reason why Verith didn't implode on itself several times.
I'd agree with that. Like, I could have easily seen the Verithian Plains falling very quickly, especially with all the power players that were setting up shop there. Like with Mr. Juicums wouldn't have been messing with it at the time, but we had vampire fuckery in the plains destroying crops. We had But Undone almost set up a second expansion of their forest in Verithian Plains.
That would have been interesting.
That would have been very interesting, given that when Bun Undone was the titan of the Forest of Life, their win condition was to cover the Maelstrom in forest.
As you do.
Mm-hmm. But we had about 3 or 4 different factions within the Verithian Plains, not to mention the small group of orcs that was led by Zack.
Boy, howdy, did he have orcs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never got to meet them in Season 1.
Well, they got handled pretty quickly, especially after they went to war with Xeris.
They are fighty bitches.
Mm-hmm. And then Zack got turned into a potted plant, and then eventually he grew into a rather massive mushroom.
As somebody who's been playing Deep Rock Galactic a lot recently.
Rock and Stone.
Rock and Stone. How do you get you in on that one of these days, too?
Dude, I need to play that. Like, the Halloween event looked so fun.
Oh, it's still going as far as I can tell. I have one more mission left in last year's cosmetics to get.
Like, I talked to Grizzly about it just because of the fact that there's a clown mask in there.
I believe that's for... Yeah, that is this season's cosmetic.
Mm-hmm.
I got... So, one of my favorite old horror films is Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
And they have... the part of the last season pack is the Creature from the Black Lagoon mask, and I was amped to get it. Because I didn't know it was in there.
Right. Dude,
so now when I'm...
I haven't played Deep Rock since... I think it was when Lanny Taka and I played Deep Rock.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. And I'm going for the pin. Not quite. How much do you think Raphael spends on sunglasses?
It depends if the eyes are functional or not.
So he can see out of them, but he cannot be blinded through them, I believe was what it was. I'd have to double check with JC, because I do remember that sand does not impede Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
Boy howdy, did Oasis have a lot of sand after getting leveled 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the cobalt from the desert taking over that area and slowly accidentally transforming the entire area into desert was also probably not great.
Well, it was desert to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, the entire idea of the Deadwood territory was supposed to be like a cowboy town.
Yeah. The thing about it, I had shrubbery.
You did have some shrubbery.
They had nice shrubbery, too. And well irrigated.
I've stumbled upon something that threatens to
no.
consume me.
Oh, no.
So, I found an online version of the Suika game.
Gesundheit?
No. I found an online version of that watermelon game that all the VTubers have been playing lately.
Oh. I think I know what that is, but I can't remember.
It's the puzzle game where you throw various fruits into a bin, and if 2 fruits touch each other, they upgrade themselves.
Okay, yeah, no, I know a game like that. Also, thank you for the Tier 1 subscription there, Crockfire, for 23 months.
Oh, heck yeah. And additionally, Willie, thank you for your 55 months in a row. Holy shit.
Good lord. Crockvar, no, I did not trade the shrubbery with the Knights of Knee. I may have traded shrubbery with the the Dowie, when they eventually came to, what was it, Elzamor.
Ah, yes.
I'm surprised how many people actually ended up going, yeah, no, Elzamor, sure.
You know, I keep on hearing 2048, but I don't know what 2048 is.
I mean, I am terribly detached from 90% of the real world, so...
Mood.
As Lady Kavasha says, it doesn't exist if I don't look at it. Vegeta, you found a preserve item with the label attached saying, I have Lich.
And I'm picking up the victory over the Judge of the Multiverse.
Fancy. Anon has been judged worthy.
Indeed.
Remind me to get him a nice little plot of land somewhere on the map.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that him and his family have set up a pretty nice place. That is
so 2048, according to Matrix, I've seen ads for it, is basically a 5x5 grid with numbers on it, and you drag numbers to each other to get them to add together.
Ah.
So you drag a 2 to a 2, get a 4, and you go all the way up.
There.
Sorry, you were saying, Bob?
Yeah. So Anon ended up getting himself this weird hodgepodge of a family. He ended up marrying a Carnassal. He adopted a Carnassal, and then a Hive Knight joined their family.
I mean, that's a nice little way to bundle the family.
But on to the next match. And in the YouTube videos, we'll see you next time.